Nityanandam. My name is ma.poorna Swami, a Purna Sannyasi of Paramahamsa Nityananda. I welcome all of you to today's video. So in today's video, what I want to share with all of you is about manifesting Shaktis. You'll have all probably heard about manifesting powers, whether through Swamiji's very own channel, which is called, if you just type youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation, you will see Swamiji's channel, or you can just type Nityananda on the YouTube search engine and you will find Swamiji's channel, or you would have probably seen Swamiji's devotees videos and of course my videos. So you've probably heard about manifesting powers. If you have not, I would recommend you to listen to what Swamiji has to say about manifesting powers on Swamiji's channel. So in this video I wanted to talk about that, which is I've shared with you my experiences of manifesting powers, and of course how is manifesting powers is actually an eternal solution to cancer or to any disease, in fact, for this matter, including depression. And in this video I wanted to actually talk about, to share with you what is actually this manifesting powers, what is actually the base, the foundation of these manifesting powers, what is actually the source of this manifesting powers that Swamiji is sharing with the world and lifting consciousness to the next level just through manifesting powers. So today actually I have a book that I actually wanted to share with you from, and I would like to recommend you to also read this book. It's called Manifesting Shaktis. If you can see, it's called Manifesting Shaktis, and this book is one of the latest book that has been written on manifesting Shaktis, manifesting the powers of Sadashiva. So the first thing that I wanted to share with all of you is, see, in Hinduism, each one of us, means human beings, I am not quoting avatars or incarnations, I'm just saying human beings. We human beings, the image that we have, like I know out there people are often told that we are sinners, that's who we are, or that we are slaves of someone, or many other things. But in Hinduism, as far as Hinduism is concerned, which unfortunately even today living modern Hindus do not know, is that we are the favorite inheritor. Basically, not only we are being told that we are the favorite inheritor of the cosmos, means Amritashi Putraha, or sons of immortality, and also we are in fact being told, which I would like to quote from this book on page 42, which is, Sadashiva himself says, Sadashiva is basically the source of creation. I'm sure those who are watching know at least there is an idea, there's someone called Shiva. So Shiva says, from the Kulalnava Tantra in the Agamas, he is saying to Devi, the Jiva, the individual soul, is Shiva. Shiva is Jiva. That pure Jiva is verily only Shiva. When bound by the pasa, means the bondage or binding rope of an, means what is the binding rope is, means the individual identity, the anava, or unfulfilled actions, the karma, and non-existential perception, means maya, it is jiva. So he says a jiva is actually when bound by the pasha, means the bondage of individual identity, anava, unfulfilled actions, karma, and non-existential perception, maya, it is jiva. When liberated from the pasa, means all of these three, the anava, karma and maya, they become Sadashiva. So see, just this verse he's saying, he just started off saying the jiva is Shiva, Shiva is jiva. Not just taking me as an example, I'm a jiva. He's saying my introduction to myself is Jiva is Shiva, Shiva is Jiva. Now the pure Jiva is verily only Shiva, means my pure Jiva is only Shiva. The thing is, when it is bound by pasa, means the anava, the individual identity, the karma, the unfulfilled actions, or the maya, the non-existential perception, one is the Jiva. When one is liberated, when I am liberated from this pasa, it is Sadashiva. So this is the introduction. See, he not only tells us what is our core, but he tells us what is actually giving the gap. When he's telling me that I am Shiva, then I have another question, which is, then what is this whole thing all about? What is this whole thing that I cognize as pain, suffering, or going through this cycle of birth and death, if one knows the concept of rebirth? Or otherwise, what is this cycle of happiness and sorrow, or what is cycle of bliss and depression, whatever? When we have this question, that is when he says that when one is bound by this pasha, means this binding rope of these three things, anava, karma and maya, that is exactly the diagnosis he's giving me. And he says when one is liberated from this, it is Sadashiva. That is the introduction that he's giving on page 42 of this book. And the next thing is, Sadashiva says, see, one thing is he said this in the Agamas, and actually in Hinduism, to give it specifically in India, especially when the times of Swamiji have many times quoted like Varanasi, Haridwar, where they're very small gullies. Why are the small gullies? It's because there's a time that at that time when it is created, people used to manifest powers, means people used to live life of manifesting powers, means they used to fly. Means they used to sit on a cot and just tap it and it'll fly. That is why small gullies. There was never a need for us to have a big road, because vehicles, Swamiji said, electricity based vehicles were there, but there was the most minimal. People usually only flew. People usually only teleported themselves. Even in the times of Meenakshi, power manifestation was a lifestyle, means as easy as a lifestyle as eating food, taking bath, like that. So Swamiji says here in page 63, he says, I have seen with my own eyes Tiruvannamalai police officers sitting in front of these Swamis, asking them to solve criminal cases, and these guys are solving it, Swamiji says. And then Swamiji further says, O Bharat, even if Bharat Mata feels, if this country feels that the science of third eye is something extraordinary or supernatural, it is sad. It is not supernatural, it is naturally super, Swamiji is saying. In page 63, Swamiji is saying. See, like I just said, in this very own land that I am sitting right now in India, many thousand years ago, people used to fly. People used to teleport each other. But people used to literally bring rain whenever they want, bring sun whenever they want, remove rain whenever they want. People used to just manifest powers. And when the same Bharat Mata feels that this third eye awakening is something extraordinary, something supernatural, then that is definitely a sad state, right? Just for an example for yourself. If, let's just say something that you relate to very easily. What is that? Wealth. Say your ancestors are absolutely wealthy, too much wealthy, affluent. And when you realize this and you're witnessing that someone somewhere in your family is saying that, hey, having wealth is such a, it's something extraordinary to happen, only lucky people can do it, only people who are hardworking can make it to having such wealth, how do you feel for them? Because your own ancestors, your own hereditary is of such an affluent background, still there's a lot of wealth, abundance. But when someone is telling to your own family member that, hey, having wealth, actually it's like a gift, only people who are hardworking deserve it, only people who are hardworking qualify for it, how do you feel? You feel somewhere there is something that tells you it is not true, right? Like that only is, I can try to make you understand about this third eye. And I'm sure you get it. So the next thing is, which I wanted to share is what Swamiji says about this infinite cosmic energy, which is his third eye. Swamiji says, Swamiji gives the 6 core foundations of the understanding of the science of third eye awakening. First is, opening the third eye is possible, means your third eye, it is possible. And I'm saying third eye, I will show you an image. When I'm saying third eye, it is this eye. which also we all have, by the way. If we don't know already, we all have. So Swami speaks about opening of the third eye. To understand the six core foundations of it, what is actually the science of awakening the third eye? The science of third eye awakening. First is opening the third eye is possible. The science, second thing is the science is available. Third thing is, Swamiji is saying, I have experienced it. Swamiji is saying, I have experienced it. Fourth thing is, he's saying, I have applied it to a group of disciples and it's successfully working. And fifth thing Swamiji is saying is, I can share the science with you. And sixth thing Swamiji is saying is very interesting. He says this, don't believe the people who say it is not possible. So speaking about the sixth statement, the first five statements, I'm pretty sure you relate with it. I repeat, he says, opening the third eye is possible. The science is available. I have experienced it. I have applied it to a group of disciples and it's working successfully. Fifth thing he's saying is, I can share the science with you. And the sixth thing he says is, don't believe the people who say it is not possible. Now speaking about the sixth statement, I'm sure people who are watching this video who have been into the researching into the science of awakening a third eye or the midbrain activity or whatever it is, you kind of probably know, you kind of probably feel that what is there, I can awaken my midbrain and then third eye is also awakened. That's what you feel. Or some people who also say that, I've heard other gurus say that don't open your third eye, for God's sake don't open your third eye. And Swamiji once recently, very recently, he said, for Sadashiva's sake open your third eye. When he said that, that literally got to my core. But after reading this book, I completely cognized it, because the introduction to us human beings itself in Hinduism is that we are Sadashiva. We ourselves are Sadashiva. Means literally, whether if it's difficult for you to cognize that you are Sadashiva, but you kind of know that you are from him. So then, at least for his sake, your third eye needs to be open, because his very own third eye is open. And why I wanted to make this video is because to speak about a sixth statement. A few people are popping up and saying that we should not awaken our third eye, it's destructive, blah 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 blah. Point is, I don't know about the past, but in this day and age, when Swamiji is the only one who's successfully making into a science where anyone, not even through physical presence, just through online, is able to manifest powers, I feel that people who are criticizing it should at least qualify themselves to criticize it, because you manifest powers first, and let you say that it is proof that first you manifest powers, and then you prove how it is actually bad for people or bad for society or bad for humanity, and then we can talk. Otherwise, every talk is an empty talk. Now the next thing I wanted to share with all of you is this. I very briefly, this book is actually very very thick, as you can see, it's very very thick. I very briefly shared with you a few things that I wanted to share with you. It is first thing, your introduction to yourself. Out there, either we are not being consciously being told who we are and what is the purpose of our existence as a human body, or it's been unconsciously put into you, whether that you're a sinner and you need to repent, or that you are a slave of someone and whatever crap. Here in Hinduism, Sadashiva is very clear, and Hinduism it has a record of over 60,000 years. Okay. In Hinduism, Sadashiva says every Hindu lives with the core cognition of they are sons of immortality. Now, that is the introduction to us. That is the truth. I have just shared with you the verse, the translation of the verse. Then the next thing I shared with you is what is this, why we need to awaken the science of third eye awakening, and why is actually it doesn't have a gap between your introduction to yourself to why you have to manifest powers. That is the next thing that I share with you. And the next thing is, how do you get it and why Swamiji? I really wanted to make it a point of why Swamiji to manifest powers. Because people are trying, because out there, I don't know, people speaks about the science field, says about midbrain activity and all that crap, but why you want to put so much of effort I don't know, you are probably doing research about third eye awakening, and we are also seeing about this so-called science field of midbrain awakening and awakening a third eye. And here is Paramahamsa Nityananda, who is making it so effortless. You don't even have to do anything, Swamiji says. Swamiji says you have to sit in front of him physically for 21 days. I can make it happen for you. You don't have to do anything. He says you don't even have to do anything, not even focus. Nothing you have to do, he says. So the next part of this video is to share with you why Swamiji. Here, this is Shastra Pramana, means actual scriptural reference of Diksha from Sadashiva as a guru. So the translation says, Shaktis exist in disciples blessed with Diksha. Diksha means initiation. Now, just as fiery as tiny sparks shoot up abundantly in all directions from the well-enkindled sacrificial fire, even so the multitudes of Shaktis arise from Lord Shiva. These Shaktis exist pervading the body of sadhakas, means seekers, who have been blessed with Diksha. I repeat, these Shaktis exist pervading the bodies of the seekers who have been blessed with Diksha, means initiation. Just as the sun destroys through his rays the impurities accumulated in the ground, even so Lord Shiva destroys the seeds of karmic effects and of the other bonds of the initiated sadhakas through his perfectly maintained union with Shaktis, which are his own rays. And the next thing Sadashiva says is, O Devi, the one who has not received Diksha, means initiation, does not attain perfection, completion or liberation, nor a good future path. So by all intents efforts one should become a Dikshita, means someone who has been initiated, and the initiated one by the Guru. I repeat the sentence. He says, O Devi, the one who has not received Diksha does not attain perfection, completion or liberation, nor a good future path. So by all intense efforts one should become a Dikshita, the initiated one by the Guru. So now this is a direct statement to all of you, which Sadashiva himself says, for any Shaktis to manifest, you can go anywhere, try whatever you want out there. Nothing will say that it has come to its perfection, or you attaining it means perfection, or that itself is perfection, or that itself is completion or liberation, unless one is being initiated by a Guru. And in Sri Guru Gita, so with that actually this book, I am done with this book. So in Sri Guru Gita, Sadashiva says, Shiva is Guru, Guru is Shiva. Anyone who makes this, who creates a gap or sees a gap, they incur something, he says, some negative, basically a karma. Now, I don't know, okay, there are many gurus out there that people that, I mean, as you viewers, you see guru as so many gurus, but one thing that I can say is that I don't know about any other guru, but my guru, Paramahamsa Nityananda, he makes manifesting Shaktis too easy for you. It's literally a gift. You don't have to, when I'm saying this, you don't have to do anything at all to manifest powers. And here Sadashiva himself is clearly saying, to manifest Shaktis, or even if you feel you have attained some sort of a Shakti out there, to those of you who are watching, if you feel you are in some sort of a next level consciousness person, or you are able to perceive something or see something or whatever it is, that is still imperfect, that is still incomplete unless you are being initiated by a Guru. Now I don't know about any other Guru, but a Guru that can make you evolve your thought currents, evolve your cognitions, and bring the fruition of the cognition by manifesting Shaktis, then that is a real Guru, I feel. Because in this day and age, all of us are trying to look for something, trying to seek some sort of a fulfillment inside, and we are exploring all kinds of options. But one thing is that Swamiji himself have said in a recent satsang is that all thought currents, means all the darshanas, Shakta, Vaishnava, Shaiva, Vedanta, all of these are thought currents. And why they exist is because all of us as jiva, means as individual beings, we all have haunting questions. Right from, this is literally what Swamiji said in the recent satsang. Swamiji said that all of us have haunting questions. Even I had, even you have, anything at all. Like why we should do good, why we should not do bad, what is actually death, what happens after that, is there something called rebirth? All these questions that haunt us. Why bad people still get good stuff, for example? All these haunting questions, these darshanas exist to be a consolation, to console you from these haunting questions and give you peace. Swamiji says this haunting questions, this energy of a young man who has this haunting questions, this energy can be diverted for them to become a terrorist or to become enlightened. And Hinduism have evolved such an open architecture where there are 6 different thought currents, Shakta, Vaishnava, Shaiva, everything, for these haunting questions to be consoled, because not necessarily that these haunting questions are real. I would put the link down below to this satsang. It's actually very, very, very interesting. And these haunting questions are not necessarily real. So, but still, to console you and to evolve your thought currents and your cognitions to move to the next level is the purpose of why darshanas exist. One of the purpose why darshanas exist. 6 darshanas there is. So, when as a young person, now I am a young person, I am in the path of with Paramahamsa Nitya, I am a Shaivite. So whatever thought currents that Shaivism show me, they are giving me the consolation, they are consoling my haunting questions. I do have haunting questions till now, like many things. But how does one, many questions, okay, leave it. So all these thought currents exist as a consolation, but with the real fruition of this, of anything at all, is that when these thought currents evolve and they manifest as powers, only then the completion happens. Now you tell me, in this 21st century, who is making you manifest powers so easily? With that, I thank you so much. I have nothing else to say apart from one thing. Sannyas is there for you if you want to live this lifestyle. This inner awakening, if you just want to come and experience of this manifesting of Shaktis, all of these program details are down below. If you want to take up the lifestyle of Sannyas, October 15th awaits you. If you want to come for the next inner awakening program, where Swamiji makes anyone out there who wants to manifest powers, who wants to live this lifestyle of manifesting Shaktis, you can still come manifest Shaktis, go back and enrich people around you to manifest, enrich people around you with the powers that you are manifesting, be it remote vision, body scanning, blindfold reading, many things, materialization, teleportation. So you can choose to come here, experience this for 23 days and go back and keep it. It retains, that is the point here, it retains, it stays in you, because the Shakti Pada is not just like a battery that you need to keep charging. So yeah, with that, I thank you so much. Please do read this book. It's called Manifesting Shaktis, if you can already see. And you can definitely listen to Swamiji's satsangs on Manifesting Shaktis. The link of Swamiji's YouTube channel is also down below. And of course, the Inner Awakening program. I think this video itself, many people have asked on my YouTube video, under my YouTube videos, they have asked like, how do I make it to Inner Awakening, and these are my obstacles, there are my obstacles. See, the only thing you need is cognitive shift. Why this is really important for you, why this is really required for you. I think this video at least did 2% justice to helping you have that cognitive shift, because this is literally the ultimate, whether we realize it or not. I hope in this video this have made it happen for you to have the cognitive shift, because all you need is in anything at all, in fact in your life, all you need is cognitive shift. And with that, whatever you want in your life, you can manifest. So with that, I thank you so much. Please do leave comments below, like this video, do share it, and subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you next time. Nityanandam.